welcome back everybody to the Cutlass Board Games channel. Now, we're going to be playing Cutlass. the channel, the company is named after. So this is my TCG kind of type game. You're going to be seeing how it's going to be played. We're not actually going to go through and explain it. I've already spent 6 hours teaching him how to play.
6 hours, alright.
And there's tutorials on the channel already if you want to go and look them up. This will be in the same playlist as all that kind of content. But this is... I'm playing Blue Crewmates. It's kind of like a tempo control deck. And you're playing Aggro Pirates, where you're trying to get treasures as fast as possible. We just had a match where you got out ahead, and then I kind of plowed the late game. And
so go fast. I need to go fast.
Yeah, you gotta play your treasure getting guys a bit more.
Yeah, get them in the tableau.
Alright, do you want a heads or tails?
Tails.
The classic. That is a heads. I'm gonna go first again.
Okay.
I got a good feeling about it.
Okay.
I don't really do anything in my construction step, so I'm happy to skip it. Boy, have I got some shit. Wow. This is fine. I'm actually gonna go this face down with 3 and say go.
Ooh, okay. So development time straight off the rip. I get 1 construction point. I'm going to... I think the first thing I need to set up is my...
Spilled dinner on the plane.
Alright, we're going to spend this construction point to play this event.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to search for 2 crewmen. I think you can probably guess which ones.
Remnants of Skyshank.
2 of those straight into the discount. Because as much as I want to go fast, I also want to be able to set up my draw engine to at least keep drawing into it, which means I can keep discarding, which is kind of, it feels like the kind of lifeblood of this deck at least.
Yeah, better get that graveyard engine going.
Yeah, exactly. And it is still
your construction step.
Still my construction step. So I'm going to discard another one to get another construction point. I'll immediately play that to get that up into there. But then we're going to spend 3. Oh, sorry. So main phase, draw.
Yeah. He's getting it.
He's getting it. Slowly. 6 hours hence. Play the 3.
Yeah.
Discard.
Yeah. Bring 2 back.
So return up to 2. We're bringing these guys back again from my discard pile. Then this would has this already been activated, or this would?
No, you can receive orders.
Right, of course, yeah. So then I'm going to discard
and draw a card
to draw a card, and that is me done.
That's it. All right, I get 1 construction point. I'm going to spend taking this down. I'm then going to draw 1 card. It's not really what I wanted. I'm going to play Fell's Seer Maiden, discarding my Leviathan. It says, draw a card, your opponent banishes the top card of the deck. I will draw a card, you will banish the top card of your deck. And it's back to you.
Okay. Alright, so I get 1. I'm gonna discard another one to give myself a second construction point. I think I'm then gonna spend those 2 to get 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Nah. We're going to do another one and then spend that construction point. Same diff. Might as well. End of construction. Main. Draw.
Oh, he's going to start getting treasure early.
Discard the 3.
Yeah, now hit 2.
If I have 3, I get a. I may banish. So I'm
No, from the discard pile.
Oh, from discard.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that one and that one.
Now I still have card on my deck.
Now I get to steal.
Yeah.
1 prize card. We're off to the races. Discard these 3 to draw 3.
Put 2 back in your hand.
And then 2 back in my hand. We're going to grab these 2.
Yep.
And we're done.
Alright, excellent. I'm going to tick this down to 1. Draw for turn. It's not really on, but that's fine. One of the other things is if you have damage on something and it's turned face down, the damage becomes construction time.
Yep.
That didn't come up for us before, but I'm going to play C-word, Trebuchet. Discarding these. It's fine. I'm playing the deck completely different to how I did against last round.
That's good. Keep me on my toes.
So it says deal 1 damage to 2 different cards in your opponent's tableau. So we're going to hit both your guys. And then it deals 1 damage to itself.
So 1 each on these guys?
Yeah.
There's one. Oh.
You got it. And then I draw a card, you banish a card. And that's it.
Okay. Alright, 1 construction point. We're going to discard 3 more. So
trapped in the tank immediately.
Yeah. I've got 4.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to heal
2.
both.
Yeah.
Spend 2 and then spend the other 2 to get those out.
Yeah.
I think is how we're going to do that. And then we're going to draw. I think I misplayed that, but that's alright. That is okay. We're going to play this.
Oh, 5? Ooh, 3.
Face down.
Okay.
Because I misplayed, but that's okay.
Nothing activates. That
Nothing activates. We're all good.
Back to me. I'm going to use my 1 for free on the Trebuchet. I draw 2 cards because you have more treasures than me. I probably could have been doing that earlier and I forgot. Yep, excellent. I'm going to play Clifftop Prison. I need to discard.
Forgot what I played.
So Clifftop Prison says turn an opponent's card face down, discard a card, and put development time onto that card equals to discard a card's cast.
Interesting.
So this gets turned face down.
Okay.
I'm going to discard 3. So we're going to put 3 on that.
Okay.
And then send orders. So I'm then going to deal 1 damage.
Oh.
And then 1 to itself. And then I draw a card, you banish a card. Back to you. You can see the more control aspects coming in now.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
You have 1 construction point.
Yes.
Possibly 3 if you wish.
I think I've discarded my hand almost to.
The other thing is that if you turn something up in your construction step, it still sends orders to everything along the line. So you could turn this face up and then this will still activate, putting 2 zeros back in your hand.
That is really interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's a great. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. We're going to discard these 2.
Makes 3.
That makes 3.
Yeah.
We're going to flip this boy back up.
Yeah.
If I have at least 3,
Which you do.
which I do, I may
Eat 2
discard.
and then take a treasure.
2. Oh, it's just 2 cards. That's
Yeah,
right.
anything you like. Try and avoid removing Eternal Greed.
Yeah. So I get another one there. Beautiful. And then banish up to 2. Oh, return up to 2
Oh, yeah.
into my hand.
Now let's do your construction step.
Still my construction step. So then I'm going to discard these 2 to get 2 more. I'm then going to heal both of them.
Sounds good. Draw step.
And then it'll be draw step. So I'll get 3 because I don't have a hand.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Okay, no, that's not bad.
The camera's a little crooked
Okay.
in some way. I think it's because the cable is taut, for lack of a better word.
Taut cable.
So it looks crooked on the camera, but it's actually perfectly straight for us.
Okay, we are going to... This is a bit rough, but we're going to do it. We're going to play...
Scared the Unkillable.
Scared the Unkillable. Even though he's not from my discard, he could be played from my discard, but he's turned up in my hand, so we're going to play Scared. We're going to deal 1 damage to your Trebuchet.
My C-word Trebuchet.
Your Seaward Trebuchet. We're going to then send orders down the line.
Yep.
And we're going to discard to draw 2. That's a bit better. If I have at least 3 crewmates, which I do, then I can banish. Sorry, I always do that step first. Yeah, hands off.
Where's Raving?
We're going to do those 2.
Yeah.
And then take a treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still at 7, so that's not too bad. We're going to move all of these down, and then I'm going to return 2 crewmates that cost 2 to my hand. All yours.
Right. I'm going to make 4 construction points and spend 3 of them. Here's my seed of power that I prepared earlier.
Very nice.
All it does is claim your treasure.
Okay.
I will then go to my draw step. You still have more treasures than me.
Yeah.
So I will get 4 cards. Interesting. I'm going to play Augmendar the Reshaper. Discarding this. So it says draw a card, add 1 development time to one of your opponent's space time cards. This is going to get a 4. Clips of Prison. I'm going to discard a 2 to turn this down and put 2 on it. Seaward Trebuchet is going to activate and put 2 on these. And I'll 1 on it.
Brutal.
Seer Maiden will draw me a card. You will banish the top card of your deck. And then Seed of Power will claim your treasure. Back to you, sir.
Oh, that was a bloody rough turn. Okay.
Eventually, you get to a point where you just go, I play new guide that gets me treasures every turn, and then I can't stop that.
Yeah.
So I have to stop you getting close to winning the game so that I can take over.
You can kind of take over, yeah. Alright, I think what we're going to do, I've already got 1 construction point for free. I'm going to discard these 2 to get 2 more. So we're up to 3.
Mm.
Actually, I'm going to do 3 more, so we're now up to 6 because I've discarded my entire hand.
Yeah.
We're going to flip over this.
Yeah. I have 2 left.
So I've got 2 left.
You do have a dice for that specific purpose.
Don't need to count them on my hands. If I have 8 or more crew members in my discard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get to claim the treasure.
Yeah. You're on 4.
I'm on 4.
Now you
This
send orders.
would then heal.
Yeah.
But that's just development.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do anything. I'm then going to spend. I think what we're going to do is bring these guys out and spend those final 2 to bring back the remnants. I then draw 3. And we're going to then play 1 Venom Mutineer. Both players discard the top 2 cards of their deck. You then discard 1 from your hand as well, because I've got 8 crewmates.
Yep.
We're then going to essentially send orders and discard those 2 to draw 2 more. This then heals. If I have 8 or more, I'm going to claim another treasure.
Bro's going to 6.
Then, if I have at least 3, I banish.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be banishing this.
Bro's on match point.
And this. And if I do, I claim another treasure.
How many cards do you have in hand?
And I have 3 in hand. Oils. I'm going to count my banish pile just in case. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, I'm going to use my 1 free construction point to heal.
10,
I draw for turn.
13.
I draw an extra card for turn. This is not very good. I don't think I can stop you. I played all my cards in the wrong order. So I need Clifftop Prison to be first, because then I put all the damage on it, and then I turn it over. And I need Augmentar to be before Clifftop Prison, because then after it's turned over, I add canister. Like, it's literally reverse order of what I need. But we'll take a punt. I'm going to discard these 2 to play Stone Gate before Oblivion. It lets me deal 1 damage. We're going to go damage. Yeah, we'll go 1 damage here.
1 damage on.
Yeah, kind of miss my card. This sends orders. Augmentar's going to make this 3. I draw a card.
And you're sending the blue?
Yeah.
Through.
Clifftop Prison activates. I'm going to turn this face down and put 2 more on it. So it
And
becomes
because
3.
this is that,
Yeah.
that's 3.
Because it was damaged, now it's being built. So technically it's just more construction time needed.
Yep.
And then Trebuchet. And the Trebuchet is going to go 1, 1, 1. I then draw a card, you banish a card, and then I claim a treasure. But I don't know, that's going to be relevant. And it's your turn. Now you just got to show me that you can claim 1 treasure.
You flipped over another one, which was definitely, it hurt. I think I've got it. Because
You just need to remove the damage from this and like
Yeah.
put something that activates the tableau.
We're going to do that. Well, even better, because we're going to draw, play 3, and play the image
That's
second.
GG.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I messed up the ordering really bad because my hand was a little awkward. But yeah, if I get it in the right order, I basically turn down your thing and I get it to like 4, 5
And then
counters, and you're like, this is so many. Like I just continue doing that every turn, which makes it a bit harder for you to keep tempo.
I've got a deck building question for you.
Yeah.
Is there any limits to the types of cards you can fit into your deck? Like
You can
sea
put
monsters.
whatever
and things
colors
like
you want.
Yeah.
Sea monster, you're gonna get one sea
One.
monster.
that. One sea monster.
It's 4 to choose from.
Yeah.
Your deck has 40 cards, and you can have 4 copies of a card. So you could have 10 unique cards as a deck if you wanted.
Yeah. Okay. One sea monster. Okay, that makes sense. But no limit on events outside of the normal 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both decks are playing a low event count intentionally.
Yeah.
But also there's Rift Sealers, which will search the deck for an event and play it, which I think we both have. I'm going to go first again.
Okay.
I'm going to get you with that rematch.
Log's going first.
First is good. In my humbling. I'm going to play this face down with 2. Go. My advantage in going first is that I'm not trying to do anything in a hurry.
Yeah.
So I can just play my stuff face down and slowly pick it up, and it doesn't matter. I just need to assemble the game.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, in that case, we might... Okay, so first of all, is my construction phase. I've got 1. I'm going to discard a card to have 2. And then spend that 1. Bring it up.
One left.
There's not much I can do with that 1, so we're probably going to leave it.
Okay.
I'm going to draw. Then we are going to... Yeah, I think we're going to try and go as fast as possible here. We're going to play Cannoneer.
Okay. But you don't have a target. You can't. There's nothing of mine that you can deal damage to. So you can deal damage to your own stuff if you want to banish the top out of your deck.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm happy for you to take this back if you wish.
Oh, okay. Because I think I was like, oh, okay, because damage is development cost, but only when. In this case, it's only damage.
Yeah, you can't damage them if it doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, I think that's okay.
You'll be set for later.
I will. No, I've played it. Yep, we're good. All yours.
Did you want to send it?
Oh, yes, and then send that to draw.
Yes. Alright, so I'm going to take this now by 1 with my free construction point. I will draw a card. I'm then pondering how many turns I can waste. Probably multiple. Here's another face down card. Go.
Oh, okay. So I've got the 1. I'm going to spend that 1 to bring this up. And then I'm going to draw. I'm then going to... I'm actually pivoting. I'm leaning in.
Send it, bro. Send it.
And then discarding.
Alright. I'm going to take this down to 1. I'll draw a card. I'm going to play this face down.
Okay.
For 5. Go.
Okay, so I get my 1. I'm going to use that 1 immediately. And then I think we're going to have to... I haven't drawn yet. Have I drawn? No, I haven't drawn. No, I don't want to do that. That's a bit poor. That's poor. That's a poor idea. Instead, I think we're going to have to... I'm going to play this one. Okay. I might discard 2 cards. I'm going to do these 2.
Okay. Draw 3.
Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to discard.
Yeah.
Draw another one. No targets, or yours.
Excellent. When you go to my construction step, I'm going to receive 1 free construction point. I'm going to spend that point. We're going to see a card finally.
Whee! There we
We're
go.
going to turn up Stone Gate before Oblivion. This card is going to deal 1 damage to any non-clearing card. I'm then going to discard Void Sign at midnight to generate an extra construction point, turning this card face up.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Rule clarification.
Yeah.
Your order of your tableau is the order in which you play the cards, not reveal them. So you can't be like, oh, I would like to develop this one, therefore that moves to the front of the...
No.
So you can't kind of stack
this is always in slot 3.
Okay, cool.
Nothing moves things in your tableau. We had a ship that did that and it was busted, so we changed it. It's kind of broken. This is going to activate. I just reveal the top card. If it's a crewmate, I put it in my hand. It is not. I then go to my draw step. I draw 1 card. I'm then going to play Taela the Seeker. Her whole plot line revolves around the fact that she is seeking the Leviathan. Discard 1 card. And she says, turn a card in a tableau face up. Any development time becomes damage.
Here we go.
Hello, we found the Leviathan.
Wow.
So, because the Leviathan is damaged, it means it won't rampage, but it will activate. And she's going to send orders around it.
Yeah.
So, it's going to activate, and it's going to say, choose a discard cost and deal 1 damage to every card in each tableau with that discard cost.
I think I see where you're going with this.
And then I take 1 also. The Seaside Barracks is going to activate because it was sent orders from a crewmate.
Yep.
So I reveal the top card. It is still not a crewmate, but this is going to deal 1 damage to something. I'm going to do this here, and this is going to deal 2 damage to something, and we're going to do it here. Yep. And then now it is your turn. Okay. And now I'm going to bully you with a Leviathan until the end of time.
Okay, so I get 1 construction point. Alright, we're going to game this out. I'm not worried. You should be worried.
This guy's your whole hand.
You should be worried, yeah. So you thought I wouldn't. 4.
Yep.
Plus this.
Yep.
Is 5. 6.
Get us the remnant.
I'm going to get the remnant and then heal everything.
Yep.
Then we're going to draw step. And then we're going to play Thomas Daring, the
blowout.
Sun.
Bro's just got it like that.
Banish an opponent's sea monster, then banish Thomas Daring, the Stolen Sun.
Yikes.
Then we're going to discard the draw. We are going to skip this since I've only got 1 card in my hand, but then I'm going to start banishing.
Banish the star.
Let's do 1
Both
here.
on there?
Yeah. And I'll banish another 1.
Alright.
Yeah.
My turn. A little awkward. I'm going to discard my own hand and just heal her. Also because my hand is junk.
Yeah, the hand. I think I see what you were saying in that last game, right? Which is like, I think TCG's the tendency is like, well, your hand is your life, right? And then in this game, you even get a bonus from draw phase for discarding your hand. So even if you're like, I could make do with this, clearing house, and with kind of no fear, plus getting benefits.
Yeah.
It's huge.
The whole idea is that you would never have a turn where you say do nothing, go.
Yes, yeah. Which I really like. The design in terms of kind of like, yep, everything keeps flowing because this can come back.
Yeah.
Eventually, right? Like, I think it was last game, I did have a stellar hand if we were in the late game. And I went, well, I can safely get rid of this.
Yeah.
Get the cards that I need. And I think I reshuffled my deck and then started drawing those cards exactly as I made them. Alright, so 1 construction in the construction step.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that to use
Put some remnants in the bin.
skeletal salvage. And yeah, we've been looking for these boys our entire match, haven't we?
Help you get to
I thought it was
eternal greed too.
ditching those. And then draw step.
Yep. Three cards. No one has any treasures.
No treasure. I know. I keep looking over there.
This is banished.
Oh yes, sorry. I think we're then going to play this.
Okay.
I'm going to discard 2 cards.
Burrow's army of
Draw
0
3.
cards.
I am then going to skip this. I'd like to keep my hand.
And deal 2 damage to something.
And then do 2 damage to the Seeker.
3. Alright. It is my construction step. I have 1 free. I'm going to discard 1 and use the 1 free to heal her. Discard this for funsies, I guess. And then discard.
What would you want to do, development? No. Oh, he doesn't?
Nah.
Oh.
I do not. I'm going to play Seaside Barracks. It says if this card is sent or is from crewmate, which is not. So we ignore that part. But it says reveal top card of your deck. If it's a crewmate, put it in your hand. That's the worst luck with this card. This gets skips. Tile activates, and she says I can turn a card face up.
Yeah.
Damage. This is a Seed of Power. I will draw 3 cards because the first time it becomes damaged, I draw that much. I will then claim a treasure because I only have 3 unique structures. We then move back down to here. I reveal that it's still. Oh wait, a crewmate.
Ooh.
Then I get to deal 1 damage to something. Him.
Yeah, nice.
It's back to you.
Cool. 1 construction point. We are going to. I think we're going to spend that 1
wisely.
Thank you. Good.
Inspired.
Yeah. What do I need more here? I think I need the
treasures. What you need is more sledging, apparently.
We're going to spend it to bring a remnant up.
Huge. The 0 cost army.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that. We're then going to go to the draw step. We're then going to spend these 3 to get the ambitious deckhand.
Yeah.
If I have at least 3 crewmates, which I clearly do.
Yeah.
I then get to
Eat
banish
2.
2.
Take a coin.
2 cards. We're going to be getting rid of
my treasures. No.
2 ships.
I got you open already.
Thank you. I'm then going to ditch this to draw a card.
Skip, skip.
Skip, skip. Heal. Then banish. And let's
do it to Tyler again.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, why don't we do this pop out real quick? Bro's like, what was you looking for?
Yeah. Is there something that I should be?
Okay. I go to my construction step. I get 1 free, which I'm going to use to heal Tyler. I will then draw a card. I'm then going to. What do I do here? I'm going to play a card face down with 3 on it and go. Oh, it's the best play.
Interesting. Okay.
It is awkwardly the best play.
That is very interesting. Okay. I get 1 construction. I'm going to discard to give myself a second and pull both these guys out. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Oh, you're killing me.
I'm about to start racing you.
Yeah, and I haven't done anything. I'm then going to play
Scared.
Scared.
Love Scared.
Still need to ditch 1.
Scared is Skarshank's first mate.
Oh, really?
So it's funny that they hang out together on the same deck.
Ah.
There's a lot of random lore and shit in the game.
We're going to do 1 damage to the Seeker. We're going to ditch these 2.
We're just going to reset soon.
So we get 2. I do have 3, so I'm going to banish.
Yeah.
Moves up.
Chat, my cooked.
Then I'm going to discard 2 to draw 3 cards, which will be 2 here.
He just wants cards back in his deck to banish. Amazing. You reset me? I need to reset.
Discard 1 and then draw that 3rd card.
You gonna do it again?
I'm going to double check my banish. But the answer is yes. Discard 2.
Real boy.
3. And then I'm going to banish top card of my deck. And I'll do it twice. And we're going to pop them both on the Seeker. And that is your turn.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, construction step. I get 1 free construction points. I'm going to make 2 more construction points. I'm going to free Tyler from her damage prison. I'm then going to draw a card because you still haven't got enough treasures for me to rush your cards. I'm then going to play a second Tyler.
Ooh, okay.
So now I'm going to hit you with a really cool combo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Second Tyler is going to activate and remove the damage from Seat of Power.
Okay.
She's then going to send orders down the line.
Yep.
Seaside Barracks receives orders from a crewmate. So I'm going to reveal a crewmate and draw it. I'm then going to deal 1 damage to this guy.
This guy?
Yeah. Seat of Power receives orders and I will claim a treasure.
Nice.
Tyler the Seeker receives orders and activates, turning this card face up.
Which is another Seat of Power.
Which is another Seat of Power. So I'm going to claim a treasure and draw 3 cards.
Huge.
Seaside Barracks receives orders, so it's going to reveal a structure, but also deal 1 damage to this, and then this is going to deal 2 damage to this. So take 4, and then your turn.
Oh, okay. Talk amongst yourselves, because Timmy's got to do some maths.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
Huge amount of maths.
You are currently 39 minutes and 5 seconds into Timmy in the Tank. That's what we should call the video series.
Yeah.
Timmy in the Tank. In fairness, playing Ransack, which is such a vibes game, you're just going to throw out cards in it for the best. It's not that hard. Cutlass is intentionally a high-level TCG. So in Magic the Gathering, right, there's kind of like tiers of complexity based on how many cards are allowed in the set. Starting with Standard being the easiest one and Vintage being the hardest one. I've played at the highest competitive level in all of these formats. And then this is intended to be somewhere between Modern and Legacy, which is like smack in the middle.
Yeah, okay. Because what's the card pool size at the moment for Cutlass?
Not that much.
Yeah,
There's like 48 unique cards.
Yeah, okay. But it's meant to kind of be, or designed
the
to be a little
synergy
bit more
level is
modular.
really high.
Yeah, okay.
And there's maybe 6 different archetypes of deck. Considering there's only 46 unique cards, it's kind of crazy.
You said 4 sea monsters as well.
4 sea monsters.
Interesting. Oh man. Okay.
Bro,
You gotta let me
so
cook. You gotta let me cook. All right.
Because the upside, right, is you learn 46 cards, which is not a big pool compared to every Magic the Gathering set is 200 plus.
Yes.
Right. But then you still have so much options in what you're cooking with.
Yeah.
And I'll build stuff, and I'll be like, man, this card is good, but it doesn't make the cut, you know. But maybe it suits this other archetype better, or I need to be more control, or I need to be more aggro, or or whatever.
We're gonna ditch.
Yeah.
Now we got 2. We're gonna spend 1 to get this one back.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring this damage down to 3. So that's all my construction done. Draw step. We are then going to play.
It's got all 5. Do you have 20?
Did I check?
I think you gotta be close.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I'm not.
Soon, bro, soon. As soon as that activates a creature, you just win on the spot.
Yeah, I'm playing too quickly.
You can still just play it. But it doesn't give you treasures right away because you need
That's
a
true.
damage pile for it to happen.
Yeah.
She's a really funny card because it's like if you have lots of things in the banish pile, you just win the game. If you have nothing in the banish pile, you get a treasure every time.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm going to play her anyway.
Because what will happen is next turn you play something, you activate the tableau, and then she'll activate the tableau as well. So
she activates it again.
Yeah, it's still value.
So I've activated her, so she'll trigger it.
Yeah.
And what was that called again?
Rampage step at the end.
Yeah.
So the first turn that she comes in, she has activated, so it won't rampage every turn after that. Okay. So you'll get 2 tableau every turn.
Yeah, so I've paid that cost.
Now I'm going to look at the Thomas Daring in my discard pile and weep.
Yeah. We're going to discard this to draw 1 card. We are going to deal 1 damage to any non-pirate. This is a pirate. No, pretty much your deck
pirate
is just
red.
Oh, red. Yeah. Let's put on the Seat of Power instead. Sorry.
Sure.
Because you can't get treasures while you've got that can't activate.
That's correct. Yeah. Cool. It won't. It will heal instead of receive orders.
Yep. Okay. This will heal instead of receive those orders. Skip.
2 damage to something.
Vanish and vanish.
16.
And we're going to do Seat.
Okay, yep.
Was it 16? You already counted for me.
Yeah.
Brilliant. 16. That's what we're up to.
That's my turn.
Yep.
I think I still crush you.
Oh no. Yeah, well, I'm behind. Like
you are behind, and you are not supposed to be.
I could not get enough remnants out early game, and I was like, I think I need just a heap of these.
Oh no, I get to keep one of those cards. So I get 1 for free, and I discard 2 to heal this. I then draw for turn. I'm then going to play Rift Sealers. This is a card we have not seen before. Discarding 2. Rift Sealers says, search your deck for an event card and play it. So this is how you get out of the spending construction points to play event cards.
Right. Oh, yeah. So you're calling out events rather than... Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to get and play Scry the Stars, which says if I have 3 or more uniquely named structures, which I do, search my deck for structure and add it to my tableau face down with development time equal to its cost plus 2. Guess what's in my deck? Seat of Power. Seat of Power comes in face down with 5.
But we've got...
I have Tyler on the grip ready.
2 of them.
Already.
Seeking.
Alright, so Rift Seal is going to send orders, and then first Tyler is going to heal the Seat of Power so that this will activate.
Yeah.
It will claim me a treasure. This is done. Seaside Barracks is going to miss, but it's going to deal 1 damage to this guy. I think that's fine. Seat of Power activates, I get treasure. Tyler the Seeker activates, this gets turned face up, and then I draw 5 cards. 4, 5. And get a treasure. Which is 6. So I only need 1 more treasure next turn to win the game.
You still do barracks.
CSI Barracks activates, I miss. But I'm going to deal 1 damage to her, and then this is going to deal 2 damage to her. So they're both on 3. Back to you.
Ugh,
How
this
can you
is
gain
not
6
lo-
treasures this turn?
Oh my god. I don't. Well. Oh,
You're
did I
so
do a
confident
rampage?
after. No, on the first turn you don't rampage.
Oh,
But she's
it's-
already activated.
When she's activated.
Because
she
they
gets
can't
the-
receive orders from anything, at the end of every turn it goes, well, I didn't do anything, so I'm going to do my thing. And
Do my thing.
Yeah.
But because she already activated, yeah, okay. Got you.
So
Yes. And that's the double effect because it skips the orders
Yeah.
going down the line. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Alright, we are going to probably lose this game, but we're going to ditch to get to 2. I'm still enjoying it though.
Hey, you kicked my ass in the first game.
No, you won!
In the first game on camera.
Oh, right.
Not the tutorial game.
I've got those 2 there. I think this is the right play.
Was there a line for you to get the counters off her?
No, I don't think so.
Now, hang on. You had 1 for free. You had 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
You discard those both. You put her to 1. You play the card at the top of the deck. You send orders to her. Oh no, she
But no,
doesn't.
she'd
She
skip.
can't recover.
Yeah, I don't think I have it.
Because if you heal her and you hit 20 by the end of the turn, then you have a shot at winning. But I think I just had to get.
Yeah, I
damage on
don't.
her.
I don't think I have the. All right, come on, let's go again.
GG's.
Too good. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting, right? So I took very much a kind of like, all right, cool, let's go damage route because I didn't have that draw engine sort of set up. I think playing that second draw engine was a little bit of a mistake, just because I'm like, it's a 50-50 on that card whether or not I have the hand in order to generate it.
Most of the time you don't late game.
Yeah, so it's like, I think 1 is probably all I need to pull on when I need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just something to get you started. Started filtering.
Yeah.
Because
Just to kind of
Galleon just filters. It doesn't really draw you that many extra cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, and to be fair, it's a good way, like, yes, it's, because early, it will get my crew size in my discard up.
Yeah.
While also just getting me more cards in hand, so, okay. Alright, game 3.
Yeah. Would you like to go first or second?
So I skipped the construction phase. I don't think I've ever gone first. So
You just go straight to main phase.
I just go straight to main phase. Yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Okay. What it does mean is that you can't put Starshanks in bin and bring them in immediately and all that kind of shenanigans.
Yeah. Okay. But I do start with a draw.
Nope.
Oh, no draw. I just
Start at the main phase.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. We are going to
Another goofy hand.
Yeah, okay, so
Where's
maybe I
the
want to
timer is going off?
doing that. No, just because I was like, oh, there's these shit cards, and I've never really sort of, and I'm like, oh, I guess I could sort of, again, sort of, this is what I like about the tableau, because it's like, it's about setting up those engines.
Yeah, your first card is really relevant.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, how do I kind of...
Your first card is the thing you do the most this game.
Yeah. That's a really good point. So, in the light of that, we are going to play, I think, but, if I play a crew member and I've got the ship, it won't activate
You can just always activate pirates.
instead of crew.
If you play Thomas Daring and he sends orders down the line, he can't activate a red ship,
Because he's...
right? Because he's a blue crewmate. He
Yeah.
shares no traits.
Yeah.
All your red cards and activate all your red cards.
Yeah, okay, alright. In that case... no, I think I still want to do this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You try out the ship?
No, not ditching the ship. Screw the shit. Don't need that shit. Alright, we're going to play
Freediver.
even though we don't currently yet have the cards to play, but that's okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
yours.
I have a construction step. I have nothing to do with my construction step. I will drop one. I'm going to play this face down.
Sick. I'm then going to play this with my construction. Oops.
Yep. Search for 2 mans. See, now if you had it on second.
Yes, I know. As soon as I did that, as soon as I looked at my hand, I went, "Now I know what I've done."
Yeah. Your deck actually prefers going 7.
Okay. Perfect timing on that advice, by the way.
Yeah, of course. There's a few matchups in this game where it's like I will always pick first and you will always pick second, and it's like not really a big deal.
Yeah.
Pokemon is sometimes the same like that.
Yeah. I'm then gonna ditch.
Can bro beat me at my own game? Find out next time on.
In the next 6 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one more to bring that up. No, we're gonna do 2. Why not?
No cards in hand?
No cards in hand. 3. In my draw phase.
I'm in my draw era.
My draw era. It's a bit annoying, but that's okay. We're going to do Abandoned Mutiny now by discarding this.
I wager you don't have Eternal Greed.
I don't. What's Eternal Breeding?
8 man in bin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's written on the card.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, just that. We're then going to do this.
7.
1, 2. And then return 2.
5.
It's a turbulent deck. All yours.
Alright, I get one for free. I will draw a card.
5, 6.
And what a card. So shit. I'm just kind of waiting, really. Just gonna keep playing cards face down. I got nothing to do. Go.
Okay.
I'm in no rush.
We're going to get 2 more. So I got the 3, and then I'll use those 3. Bring those 3 back. That's the right side of the abandoned now, which I want, which is good. Then I'm going to go into my draw era.
It's going to make me discard cards. Oh no. 5. So I'm going to play this one. Hey, yep.
3.
Okay.
If I have at least 3, which I do,
You gotta eat.
I gotta eat first. I keep doing that. I'm gonna eat that, and we're gonna eat that.
Oh, interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that won't matter because then I'll do these 3. Oh, and then I get the tries. Then I get the 3. 1, 2, 3.
I discard 1.
Then we discard 2. You discard 1 on top of that. Then return 2 crewmates. 0 from my discard into my hand.
First cooking. Homie literally learned how to play like today. I'm gonna spend my 1. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Thank you, sir. I'm then gonna play Stone Gate. Let's play Stone Gate. I'm gonna discard a 1 and a 2. So I deal 1 damage to your ambitious deckhand.
Oh, interesting.
Your turn.
at the options, looking at the options. I get 1. I'm going to discard 2 more. I'm going to discard another 1. I'm going to spend 1 of them.
Find more men.
I won't do that. Actually, I might not do that. I'm not going to do that.
Or it doesn't need more men.
I don't need more men. I'm just going to spend the 1 to heal.
And get back 3 guys.
Spend 3.
So that's plenty of men.
That is more than enough. And I think that's why I panicked. I was like, no. That is more than enough men. I should have just done that, hey? So we're going to ditch that as well. Yeah, because I don't have any others of those. So in that case, can I redo that turn a little bit? Or the order in which I did it? So I would play that for that extra 1.
Well, you wouldn't have.
Well, I do. I discard this one first.
Yeah, discarding that pays for this, but then you would have 1 less construction point.
This would.
Right, because this costs 1, and before you discard this to make 1.
Yeah, so.
So you would have 1 less.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's true.
Because it's 2 cards out of your hand.
Yep.
Instead of just the 1. You can go and find Scourge. You can go and find. What is it? Cannoneer? Crazed Cannoneer?
Yeah.
No, what is it? It's not some Crazed Cannoneer. It's the other Cannoneer. Cannoneer Slacker. Yeah. This game's 2 years old.
Yeah.
I'm already forgetting the names of things.
Okay.
Well, this game's 2 years old. The first piece of art was made for it in 2017.
Yeah, right.
It's just been rebuilt that many times.
Okay. 4 in the banished. I don't have any cards, so 3. Did you remember to grab an extra one last time?
An extra one?
Because I had the price card from last time.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about you getting extra prize cards.
No.
Where's hustling?
Yep. 100%. We are then going to play. Where is he? There's a little bastard.
Scared the word.
There he is. He's back, and we're gonna ditch this card to flame. We're then going to ditch those 2 to draw 2. I have enough, so then we're going to that one instead.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to do these 2.
You want them in that banished pile.
There.
Yeah, treasure number 2.
Treasure number 2.
Where's making a lead?
And then both cards, both people discard. And then you ditch another one.
I get rid of Old Mandar.
And then I'm bringing back 2 remnants.
Okay. Alright, my turn. I have 1 construction point. I'm going to spend it here. I'm then going to discard a card to make 1 more, and I'll turn this face up. This is a C-word trebuchet. I'm going to deal like this, 2 damage. I got it. There you go.
Beautiful.
And it does 1 damage to itself, which I'm going to discard a card to heal.
Yeah.
I'm still on my construction step.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm get my draw step. I draw 2 cards because you have more treasures than me. And that's some shit. I'm then gonna play Tile the Scooter. Discarding Rift Sealers. Tile the Seeker turns this card face up. It's a Cedar Power.
Hey, there he is.
Cedar Power requires 3 structures of unique names to claim a treasure. So I'll be claiming a treasure and also drawing 3 cards.
Very nice.
Tyler then sends orders. So Stone Gate will deal 2 damage to this. Seed of Power receives orders from Tyler and heals. And the Trebuchet will go 1/1 and 1 to itself. And then it's your turn.
Very nice. Alright, 1 construction point.
Wonky as hell.
We're going to I'm going to ditch my entire hand of 6
Yeet.
to heal.
Yeah.
I'm then going to bring back at least 1. Well, exactly 1. That's all I've got. I'll then draw 3 cards. And then I'll pay those 3 to bring back the Cannoneer from the banish as if it was in my hand. I do have 8 crewmen, so I will claim a prize.
Yeah.
I will then discard to draw a card. I will then add 1 to the Seeker. If I've got 3, I'm then going to eat 2, to then claim another one, and then return up to 2 crewmen to my hand.
Huge.
Done.
Okay. My turn. I'm going to use my 1 for free. And then I'm going to do some quick maps. I'm be drawing 2 cards, so I can discard 1 card. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to discard Spray the Stars. We're going to remove the damage from that. I then draw 2 cards. I'm then going to slam this guy.
Cool.
Okay, so
that's huge. That is huge.
I'm going to deal damage to everything with a 3.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But it does my damage as well. But it sends orders to everything, and Tyela's going to remove all the damage off my Seed of Power. Stone Gate's going to do 1 damage to this guy. Seed of Power is going to get me a treasure. And Trebuchet will heal. Go.
Okay.
Or it's just Thomas off the top. Thomas in the top row.
That will heal those. I'm going to leave that, so I've still got the 1. And I'll bring back 1 of those. I'll then draw 3.
Here's the thing, if you activate the Remnant, your Slacker and Ambitious Deckhand turn off.
Yeah, that's okay though, because we're going. Oh yeah, okay.
I can see the steam coming off your head and how hard the engine's turning in there. Yeah, of course, he just rips Thomas off the top.
Off the top? I don't have a deck. I was churning away. Banished as well. I'm going to skip.
Yeah.
So that I get treasure.
And you want to deal 1 damage to something?
I'm going to deal 1 treasure to your Seeker. No, your Trebuchet, actually. No, your Seed of Power.
Doesn't matter because I'm going to remove it with my 1 construction point.
That's true, yeah. Let's find out what I'm getting rid of. I think I'll just be getting rid of the obvious because we're going to essentially end up back in this space anyway.
Bro's on 6 treasures.
And then
Do you want to reset?
I think I will actually.
I think it's the correct choice.
I think I will because then everything reactivates. So I'm going to shuffle.
Because even if you skip your construction step and go to draw step, it has to reset then. So you might as well reset with 2 cards in it.
And get a benefit from it as well.
Yeah.
Right? And because I've been essentially banishing anything that isn't a crewman,
yeah,
I'm hoping that every time I pull,
it's just mans.
Big man. Okay, so that's my thing. Then it's 1, 2.
Yeah, and then heal.
And then heal.
Alright, back to me. I gotta win this turn. I'm gonna remove 1 from Seat of Power. I then get to draw 4 cards. Losing my sea monster instantly really bites.
I think that's 2 games in a row I've done that?
Yeah.
The first time was very lucky. This one I was like, I'm just trying to get to it because I knew a Leviathan was coming.
I think I just have to slow you down. So I'm going to play the Trebuchet, discarding 2 Seat of Power. Trebuchet is going to go 1 and then 1 on Reminisce of Starshank.
So we're at 1
and then no, on him, and then 1 on Reminisce of Starshank.
Yep.
Tyler's going to heal.
Yeah.
Stone Gate's going to do 1 damage to this guy.
Yep.
Seat of Power gets me a treasure.
Nice.
And then this Trebuchet is going to go. I think just go 1/1 again.
Go. The fact that I don't have a hand is not great.
The fact that you don't have a hand is the only reason why I'm not conceding.
Yeah.
I need to reset. When do I get to reset?
But I think that's fine because oh no, I can't do that. I should be doing a development time a lot more. I'm just kind of not really doing that. I'm kind of just looking at the base cost as exactly what it is, which is not great. I think I'm going to move this one down with my construction cost.
Yeah. Tense game.
I'm going to draw 3.
Can Bro win? I have a 4-card deck if that's relevant to you.
Okay. I kind of don't want you to reset, in fact. It probably tells me that you don't have a lot of choices. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to... You stopped the draw, you've also stopped the... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to play this. I'm going to then discard these 2.
That's pretty good.
So now we're up to 4. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to heal.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to claim a treasure.
Yeah. Deal 1 damage to something.
I'm going to deal 1 damage to this Trebuchet.
Yeah. Heal.
This heals. I still. We still
You wanna do
discard.
that? Okay.
And then I'm going to bring up to the 2 crewmates. I'm just going to just do the 1. It's my hand.
And that's you done?
Pass.
Alright, construction step. Draw step.
Yeah.
I reset. And I need to draw 2 more cards.
Gonna get 4.
Um, probably not.
You did stall. You stalled that really well in the
Cards
reset.
in hand? A bunch.
Got 4.
Fuck me.
I think that was the thing that slowed me down. Was I
Having
didn't.
no cards in
I
hand.
did not plan my hand out very well at all.
Yeah. Might be trouble. Alright, I'm gonna banish 1 off the top. And I'll draw 2 more. Didn't really hit what I wanted. I had the same problem as before. I guess I just have to try. Here is my Augmenter the reshape. I'm going to discard Seaside Barracks. He says draw a card. I will draw a card. He then sends orders for my blue cards. I'm going to do 1 damage to 2 different things. Let's go Deckhand Slacker. Correct choice. Tyler is going to heal this Trebuchet. This does 2 damage now, so we're going to do 2 damage to the Deckhand because we're receiving orders here. Seat of Power will get me a treasure, and then Trebuchet is going to do both of these. I don't think it's enough. Bro's just got exactly 5. You just need to rip like any guy that sends orders and you win. So, go. I think you get me.
Doesn't matter. Move on to my.
Just play face up, dude that gets treasure. Yeah. GG.
Beautiful. GG.
Well played.
Alright, I'm hooked.
It's not bad, huh?
Give me the full list. Where's the full arts?
Yeah,
They're beautiful cards though. They're
Yeah, some of the
stunning
art's insane.
cards.
Well, the whole playmat that we're playing on is
Yes.
one of the sea monsters. But the Leviathan, which is my desktop wallpaper, you can see,
Yes.
is also one of my favorites. Let me hold that nice and close for the camera. It's kind of sick.
Stunning. So I wanted to have a good look at mine because she is stunning.
Who's this?
This is Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
Also just
Tyler, Ascended Goddess.
yeah. Just very, very cool. Would have liked to use her at some point,
Yeah.
but
She's a really niche sea monster.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, and I think this is why I want to kind of get stuck into the deck building
Where do you
because
see what the other sea monsters do?
I want to see what the other sea monsters
Where do you
do.
see what her mum does?
Oh,
Her mum's a sea monster too.
Of course, that makes sense.
Words out of context, they're abominable, but somehow, I don't know. Alright, well, that was
Okay.
Cutlass.
Very
This
nice.
is literally your first time playing. You
That
seem
was
to
huge.
pick it up really quickly, which is promising.
I like that kind of building of engines
Yeah.
is a mechanic that I really, really like in games. So as soon as you started to kind of explain that and kind of the triggering and sending orders
Yeah.
and getting things done, I also think you helped by giving me a deck that is
It's
also
It's similar to other stuff you've played.
similar
before.
to other stuff I've
Yeah.
played.
This one's a bit combo-y and like tempo-y, so
Yeah.
like it has some lines that are like really obvious where you
Yeah.
can just like sort of build. And then it has some lines where it's just like, no wait, fuck, I have to play this in a specific order regardless of whatever you're doing because
Yeah.
it fucks me up if I don't.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
you saw, I played my stuff literally in complete reverse of what they needed to be.
yeah,
And I got stuck on that last turn where I had Augmenter and Clifftop Prison, where I needed to prison and have Augmenter in play already. I'm like, well, I can't do that.
you can't do that. yeah. But now I've got to try and cook and because I want to
Build the
kind of
deck
bring
list.
back and bring a deck for next time.
Alright, well,
Beautiful.
stick around, like, subscribe, comment, that fucking YouTube bullshit. No one is fucking 1.5 hours into any YouTube video on my channel. But we're gonna be trying to do this a bit more regularly to
Yes.
see if you can cook up some cool shit, see what you
Yeah.
think after you've played with the whole set.
Yeah.
What kind of nonsense you can build. Maybe I'll cook up something new so I'm not just playing blue crewmates all the time. We'll see what happens.
Out of
We'll see what
order.
happens next week.